Anthony and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Schroeder and Thomas. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And for Houston, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Smith kicks to Van Vliet. There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, Bojan Bogdanović, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Now here's Brooks. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Shoots over Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
The first one falls. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Over Green. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Schroeder.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Brooks. Houston moving the ball around. Claxton against Brooks. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Thomas. It's good from long range. Thomas got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Smith with a screen on Schroeder. Van Vliet rebounded by the Nets.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Claxton finds Finney-Smith.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Van Vliet against Schroeder. Outside, Green. The Rockets again can't hit. And the Nets with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Outside, Bogdanovich. It's up a 3. Green with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And that one misses. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Rockets trail by 7. Smith left side. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's Smith missing. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Claxton the pass to Thomas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
Free throw good, Thomas. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
That one is no good. Rockets trail by 8. Now here is Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
And he makes the first. Smith hits them both. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Brooklyn leading by 6. Outside Thomas. Back to Schroeder. Bogdanovich looking around. They get it back. Thomas finds Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Brooks. Still yet to score. Takes a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Outside, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 fires the three. Here's Claxton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Claxton's got his second basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
But once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Schroeder against Van Vliet. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 5. Back to Van Vliet. Over Finney-Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Free throw good, Van Vliet.
There's so many things to love about Fred Van Vliet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside Thomas. A three-pointer off the mark. It's trailed by 3. Smith dishes to Green. Back to Smith. Launches a 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Van Vliet passes to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. And Şengün throws it down.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Nets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Thomas. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith kicks to Brooks. In the corner, Şengün with it. Şengün with a screen on Schroeder. Count that one from Van Vliet.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred VanVleet does just that.
Here's Schroeder. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now, here's Şengün. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Here's Schroeder. Trailing by 2. Outside Bogdanović. Şengün against Claxton. Nets passing it around. 5 on the clock. Schroeder. No good on the 3. Rockets have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Brooks against Johnson. Pass to Şengün. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Thomas. Puts up a deep 3. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Listen, everyone knows what kind of shooter this guy is. Just his presence on the floor creates space.
VanVleet passes to Brooks. And here's Smith. To the paint. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Outside Bogdanović. And a miss there on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's VanVleet. Now Şengün. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Claxton finds Schroeder. Here is Thomas. Şengün covering. It's stolen by Green. Inside, here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's VanVleet. And the rejection by Claxton. Johnson, the pass to Bogdanović. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Pass to Şengün. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
A new lineup here for Houston. And then for Brooklyn, Simmons comes in for Bogdanović. And it's Williams in for Cameron Thomas. And Claxton drops them both. Houston leading by 3. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Shepherd. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Schroeder passes to Williams. Back to Schroeder. Now here's Simmons to the middle. And it's blocked. Tate against Johnson. Pass to Whitmore. Now Shepherd. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Trendon Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder with the ball. Johnson outside. There's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Now here's Adams. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Tate. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, the lob for Simmons, and stolen by Thompson. Drives to the hoop. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Houston, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. .41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Watford inside. Whitmore defending.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now Shepherd, just 5 to shoot. He takes it in, shoots over Schroeder. That one a little long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Nets trail by 5. Cam Whitmore is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Shepherd. Then it's Thompson, and it's Tate in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And he comes up with the deuce. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Adams. Nothing on the board. Driving in. It's blocked. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Oh, that's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Houston making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Thompson. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. And here is Adams. And that one is good. Adams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, Sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Thompson. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Williams. And the second free throw, good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. 4-point game. Bogdanovich against Brooks. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Schroeder with the screen on Green. From deep, Thomas. It's hauled in by Adams. Houston leading by 7. And it's Green missing. Schroeder looking around. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Outside Thomas for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game. Schroeder against Van Vliet. Adams sets the pick for Van Vliet. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Schroeder passes to Simmons. Here is Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas. And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Adams.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
At the elbow, Green. Pass to Green. Now here's Van Vliet. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. They kick it out to Green. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 5.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Şengün's checked in for Adams. And a change for the Nets. Claxton's checked in. On defense, the Rockets. Finney Smith passes to Schroeder. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Green. Finney Smith with it. Pass to Claxton. 4 on the shot clock. Over Şengün. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 8 points for him. Down low, here's Brooks, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Schroeder against Van Vliet. Bogdanovich passes to Finney-Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Back to VanVleet. And the rejection by Claxton. Thomas dishes to Schroeder. Oh, Claxton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Green. No scoring in this one. Şengün with a screen on Schroeder. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And Şengün throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Thomas inside, working on Green. Nets passing it around. Finney-Smith finds Schroeder. VanVleet against Claxton. A three from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Doris, it doesn't matter what team he's on, Bojan Bogdanović is a professional scorer.
He is, Kevin, and you love the fact that he fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. And the reason that he's able to do that, effective as a spot-up shooter or shot creator, high IQ, and now we've seen that you can start him or you can put him off the bench, and he's going to be effective no matter what. Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
First trip to the line for him here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
First free throw is good.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanović's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Smith checked in for Jeff Green. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. The Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. VanVleet against Schroeder. To the inside.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Nets trail by 3. It's Thomas on the wing. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Pass to Şengün. And the rejection by Claxton. In transition, here come the Nets. Finney-Smith with it, picked up by VanVleet.
Finney-Smith has the kind of speed necessary to capitalize in transition. Get in that lane and off to the races.
Brooks outside. Back to VanVleet. Shoots over Schroeder and off the front iron, and in it goes. VanVleet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's the kind of player that even the best defense has no answer.
The drive by Schroeder.
This is where the speed of Dennis Schroeder comes into play. When he's moving like this, the defender is in a tough spot.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
It's good from Schroeder. Houston making some changes. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. And Shepherd subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Clowney's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Rockets are gone. 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Shepherd, the pass to Sengun. Smith outside. Here's Green. That's short off the rim.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
It's Thomas outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Smith outside. Eason with a screen for Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thomas surveying the D. Over Green. Thomas, no good. Houston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Count it, good.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Pass to Claxton. And here is Thomas. Bogdanovich passes to Claxton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
The Nets have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Cam Whitmore comes in for Sengun. And it's Thompson in for Green. And that one falls for Claxton. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Smith. Over Claxton. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 13 points.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Watford's checked in. Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now Whitmore. He has yet to score. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Johnson outside. Pass to Schroeder. Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder. No good with the triple. Houston in the lead. Eason passes to Shepherd. Whitmore with it. Off target from three-point range. Here's Schroeder. He's got 8. Pass to Watford. 1:53 left here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Williams. And he recovers it. And the basket is good. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Smith against Claxton. Pass to Whitmore. Now Eason. Shepard with the ball. Here's Whitmore. The offensive rebound. Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Williams passes to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Schroeder. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. .52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Shepard. Inside. Here's Adams. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Adams has got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Nets shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Pass to Watford. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Schroeder. Eason passes to Thompson. Adams with the screen on Williams. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Brooklyn ahead, up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Rockets trail. Smith kicks to Green. Sengun against Claxton. Sengun, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Right side, Thomas. It's stolen by Green. And even 3-on-3 break. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Green. First free throw is good. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good for Thomas. Rocket shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's VanVleet, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred VanVleet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line, so he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And here's Schroeder. 11 points in the game. Outside Thomas. Claxton against Sengun. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich with it. Fires for 3. And it's blocked by Sengun. And he's able to get it back. Here's Schroeder. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Fred VanVleet picks one up. And he's good on the first of 3. And the Rockets making a change here. Shepherd's checked in. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Rockets trail by 3. Smith outside. Right wing from the arc. And there's Shepherd on the assist by Smith. And that's now 7 points for Reed Shepherd. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Schroeder passes to Bogdanović. Back to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green with the rebound.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Sengun. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Thomas. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. So he gets them both. Great Kentucky native Reed Sheppard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. Brooks setting a pick for Green. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 10.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Thomas passes to Bogdanović. Fires the 3. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Finney-Smith.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, nice mid-range. Jalen Green, I didn't know guys born in 2002 knew about that area of the floor.
And they're moving it up. Pulls up, and Brooks gets it on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Schroeder. 14 points for him. Finney-Smith passes to Schroeder. It's stolen by Smith. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
He's so excitable on the floor. You see the kinds of things Smith is capable of doing when he's out there.
Now here's Schroeder. It's Bogdanović on the wing. Down low. Finney-Smith with it. Working on Smith. Clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Houston leading by 7. Green the pass to Sheppard. Now Sengun. Claxton covering. Green kicks to Smith. Claxton with it. Sengun covering. And Claxton throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Sengun finds Green over Thomas. Green, no luck. Nets trail by 5. Here's Claxton. 15 points in the game. Finney-Smith passes to Schroeder. Outside, Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Sengun kicks to Smith. Second shot opportunity, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Brooks. Outside for Thomas. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thomas got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Nets.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his 3-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Sengun. Green comes in for Jabari Smith. Tate, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Shepherd. Now, here's Green. 12 points for him.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Thompson against Williams. Here's Clowney. And it's off from 3-point range. Houston leading by 4. On the wing, Green. Over Simmons. And it's Green missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Thompson with it. Scoreless thus far. Green with a screen on Williams. Here's Thompson, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Houston?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Nets trail by 5. To the paint, here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Williams. Thompson passes to Green. 6 to shoot. For 3, VanVleet. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
They get it back. Williams. And Adams sends it back. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Tate with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Williams. That's good from VanVleet on the assist by Thompson. VanVleet's got 13 points.
You love how much edge Fred VanVleet plays with. This guy is undersized. He's on the interior. He says, I'm still going to score it.
Now here's Simmons. Money from the wing. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Tate with the screen for Thompson. Pass to Tate. Thompson against Williams. Green with the screen on Williams. The drive by Thompson. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Green. Clock is at 3. Off the inbound. No good. Shot missing. Nets trail by 3. Simmons with it. Picked up by VanVleet. Simmons against VanVleet. Johnson outside. Back to Simmons. Sharp with a screen on VanVleet. The 3 from Simmons. Hits it from three-point range. Simmons got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Wow, Ben Simmons lets it fly from three-point territory. Good shot.
Pass to Whitmore. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Nets shooting 42% from the field here in the 3rd. Here's Sharp. Here's Simmons. And it's in there. And it's 9 points for Ben Simmons.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
VanVleet against Simmons. Tate a screen on Simmons. VanVleet can't get it to go. The Nets shooting 47%, pretty solid. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That one on Thompson. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Brooklyn.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Rockets trail by 3. Inside, it's deflected. Eason, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
VanVleet against Simmons. Pass to Johnson. From deep. Tate with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Whitmore missing. The Nets on offense. Here's Johnson. From down in the low post, it goes. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to his spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
And here's VanVleet from the other. The shot, no good. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. That one is off. So he comes up empty at the line. Nets leading by 3. Here's Thomas. And he lays it straight in. Thomas got 10 points in just the second half.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now Şengün. Green left side. And Green slams it in.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
And here is Simmons outside Bogdanović. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And the Nets lead by 6.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. To the inside. 11 feet away. The rebound by the Nets. Bogdanović has got his 4th rebound in this one. Simmons against Van Vliet. Outside Thomas. Over Green. Kicks it out to Bogdanović. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Smith outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Nets leading by 3. Pass to Simmons. To the paint. It's taken away by Smith. Şengün kicks to Smith. Now here's Green to tie it up. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Simmons passes to Finney-Smith. Outside Bogdanović. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bogdanović has got 6 here in this quarter. Rockets trail by 3. Smith outside. Here's Green. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Simmons.
And once the the G League took it to another level. Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. Yes, that goes in. 17 points for Nic Claxton.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Brooks against Bogdanovich. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. The Nets with the lead. Outside Thomas. Schroeder setting the pick for Thomas. Buries it from 3-point range. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now here's Green from downtown. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Green. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 6. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Over Claxton. That one wide left. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Now here's Green. Back to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. And Thomas with the block. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Good, nice job down low. And it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Van Vliet. That's tipped. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, Claxton in position, and stolen by Şengün. Can they get it? And it's Green with the jam.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Stolen by Brooks. Near the 3-point line, it's Van Vliet, and he swishes it right through.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Now here's Thomas, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jalen Green. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Thomas. And it's 𝗵𝘆 with the ball for the Rockets. Outside, Green. Şengün with a screen on Thomas. Green, no luck. Nets leading by 8. Down low. It's Bogdanović on the wing. Brooks covering. Outside Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes good on the layup. Thomas got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him. When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
It's Thomas on the wing. Claxton finds Thomas. What a terrific move that was. Thomas got 39.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, here's Şengün. Count the basket. And that's 15 points for Şengün.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Shooter passes to Finney Smith. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 10. For 3, Smith. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
And already Smith has good instincts as a shooter. He knows how to keep his composure when the defense is pressuring.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's 𝗵𝘆 following the bucket by the Nets. Outside, Green. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Finney Smith kicks it over to Schroeder. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his 5th foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Schroeder finds Thomas. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes in. Thomas got 43 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Offensive rebound. Nets leading by 11. Lets it go from 11. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Green. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. They double-team 𝗵𝘆. Şengün passes to Green. Şengün with a screen on Thomas. The Rockets again can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Outside Bogdanovich. 1:07 left to play here in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Nets.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
One shot.
And here are the Nets. Outside, Simmons. There's 25 seconds left in the game, and no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Outside, Simmons. So it's the Nets picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Cam Thomas.